Alright, what's going on, guys? It's WrestleMania here, and today we're trying something a little different. Shut up, phone. It's my birthday, so happy birthday, me! Woo! Yay! I might cut that out. But anyway, we are going to be reviewing Keith Urban's new album. I've been listening to a bunch of these albums. Well, I've been trying to listen to them. That's the best description for Keith Urban. Let me pull up my notes for the Keith Urban one. So yeah, I started doing Keith Urban. And overall, just a super poppy record. Just, I don't want to be a country purist because, I've been listening to it for, 9 to 10 months, maybe 11. So I can't really sit here and say, oh, back in my day with George Strait and Garth Brooks. No. But if you listen to this Keith Urban album, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to do stuff with it to figure this out. Alright, so the first song on this album was Out of the Cage, or was it just Out the Cage? Did I do that bad? No, Out the Cage. Super poppy. I put in here, it sounds like a High School Musical song. If you listen, you might hear it. There's so much sound coming at me that it was kind of hard to pay attention to the lyrics. So that was it was a very pop heavy album. I'll get to it later when the Palate Cleanser, which was the last song. But Out the Cage, it was fine. No, it wasn't fine. I like saying that it was fine a lot. But no, I did not like this album one bit. Out of the Cage, like I said, very poppy sound. It sounded like a High School Musical song. I could barely even listen to the lyrics because there's so much sound. And, I get that you want people to, listen to the music and all that. But, there's a reason songs are popular. It's because they have lyrics. And maybe that was just my ADHD, but, I didn't like this album one bit. I forgot to press record. Luckily, I only talked for a little bit. So the next song was One Too Many. It debuted at the ACMs, which I watched most of it. It was on the same night as Dynamite, and I chose the ACMs over it. I could do a review video for that, but it's 2 or 3 weeks late, so it's kind of hard to do that. It wasn't awful. Very poppy sound, but that makes sense. It was a duet with Pink, so I understand where the poppy is coming from. So that's not awful. It's another really popular song. I said give it a second listen, but I'm not really giving any of these songs a second listen. Yeah, not a big... this was probably one of the better songs on the album. But that's not saying much. The next song was Live With. It wasn't as poppy. That's all the notes I have for that one. There's nothing really else I want to say. Superman, I said give it a second listen. Same thing, I'm not giving these songs a second listen. Change Your Mind was the next one. I like this one a lot. If I change, would you change your mind? Was my favorite line in that song. I thought that was really good wordplay there. So that wasn't good. I like the sound on it, so that was good. Up to this point in the album, it was my favorite song. Then I said not much competition. Next up, we had... Oh, wait, I should probably do a separate clip. Alright, next was Forever. This one sounded country. There's some country instruments on there. I don't remember it very well because I listened to this a couple days ago. That was really all I had to say about it. So I'm just going to go into the next one with Say Something. Right off the bat, it sounded really emo. I said I liked the lyrics and the sound was decent. I don't remember half this. I just remember that I didn't like this album. Soul Food. I don't know what to say. It was very poppy. It was definitely a 101.9 song. Our next song was Ain't It Like a Woman. This one was pretty good. I really like the line, Ain't It Like a Woman to Come Along and Save a Man. That was good. I liked that one. Other than that, the song was fine. Nothing really too special. Yeah. Once again, I forgot to start recording. Tumbleweed. I like the fiddle. There's actually some country in here. It was so pretty poppy. I like the sound on it. There was a guitar solo right after the second chorus that I really enjoyed. My grandma and I, the other week, or I think it was last week, him and I were talking, because him and I talk about country music, and he said that he thinks Keith Urban's the best guitar player in country music. He said, no, Brad Paisley is. And that guitar solo was good. I still think Brad Paisley's the better guitar player. But that's not really important. It was a decent enough song. Yeah, it was fine. Now I actually recorded it this time. This is the definition of a simp song. Gotta Whisper Your Name. I've heard it before because I think it was a single going into this album. The chorus is catchy. That was good. It had some country elements too. Oh crap, I shut my phone. There's a lot of production on it, which isn't awful. Like I said, this one I've heard before, and it's a pretty good song. Like, I don't really dislike it. I think it was actually pretty decent. But it was, once again, boyfriend country song, simp song. It was fine though. It was probably the best one to use as a single for this album, if you ask me. Now, Polaroid might have been one of my favorite songs on here. There was the snap track there, but I kind of have to accept that that's going to happen in country music nowadays. I'm recording this time, right? Yeah. There's a line he said, wearing our now vintage clothes. I thought that was really clever. The chorus was really good. The line that I really liked was, I didn't have a clue that someday I'd be something more than just a boy in a Polaroid with you. That one was, I really liked that chorus right there. That was just a good lyrics right there. See, this is one of my favorite songs on the album. I don't think it'll go on the playlist, but it was pretty good. Yeah. Next we had was Better Than I Am. Interesting song. Like I said, I gotta start remembering. I might need to start listening to these albums multiple times, but I wasn't going to do that with this Keith Urban album. It was an hour long. Like, come on. I don't have 2 hours to just listen to Keith Urban. Now, if it was Luke Combs, yes, I have plenty of time to do that. If it was Morgan Wallen, yes, I have plenty of time to do that. If it was Brad Paisley, yes. Kenny Chesney, yes. But not Keith Urban. Better Than I Am, there was a line in there, it's more of a truce, less of a surrender. It's more a truce, less a surrender. I thought that was a good line. The song was okay. And then this one was the palate cleanser. This was a great way to end the album. It was We Were. Now, there were two verses on this album. One was Keith Urban singing it, and the other was Eric Church singing it. And I did the Eric Church version because after I listened to that Keith Urban, I wasn't going to listen to more. When I had the option of listening to Eric Church. I loved hearing Eric's voice on here. The sound was great. The lyrics were great. The only song going on my playlist. And yeah, definitely my favorite of this album. So that's going to do it for my Keith Urban The Speed of Now review, right? Yep, part 1. So there's going to be a part 2. Son of a dick. That was not, I didn't really enjoy that. Like I said, hearing Eric Church at the end, I really enjoyed that. We Were definitely best song. The length of it was way too long. So 52 minutes is such a long album that it's kind of hard to sit through, especially when the songs aren't as captivating as I need them to be. Like, if there's, like, something that will captivate my attention, I can dedicate an hour to listen to an album. And it might just be my generation, because we don't really listen to albums straight through, I feel like. But I wasn't going to listen to this Keith Urban album straight through. I think I did this in 2 sittings. I don't want to shit on Keith Urban too much. He's good. He's done pretty well for himself doing what he does. So, he's not going to listen to me and decide that, oh yeah, this kid who has 300 subscribers is like, oh, he's giving me good career advice. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. There was like 1 or 2 good songs, maybe 3. Like I said, I really liked We Were. I liked Polaroid. I liked, where was the other one I really liked? Change Your Mind. Those were my 3 favorite songs on here. I'm not going to do my least favorite songs. But, you know, it was the Keith Urban album. Like, I wasn't really expecting a super like neo traditional country album. I wasn't expecting a lot of fiddle. I wasn't expecting a lot of mandolin, but it served its purpose. Okay, that's his audience, so I understand it. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. I'll probably review Speed Now Part 2. Hopefully that one's better. But like I said, hearing Eric Church at the end of that was great. I loved hearing that. Like I said, that song was really good. I didn't take more notes on that one because I was so caught up in Eric Church. But it was good. The Eric Church song. Other than that, not really. But that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if you're a big Keith Urban fan and I hurt your feelings. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. Even if you didn't like it, just like it. It helps the channel grow. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. And then we'll be on the road to 1,000 so I can get monetized. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.